So everyone's hyped up off of SpaceX's IPO, which is happening next month, but not me. Why? Because I'm not participating. See, the thing is, SpaceX itself is a profitable company, don't get me wrong, but XAI, Elon's AI company, has been an absolute burning money pit. So with that fact understood, what does Wall Street like to do when they have a good product and they can't sell a bad product? You got it. They bundle it. And that's exactly what they did in 2012 when the housing market crashed, because they combined good debt with bad debt, and the bad debt eventually defaulted and the market came crashing down. The trend is a little bit similar here, but I'm not going to write off Elon so easily because so far he's delivered. I have to give him some credit, and that's actually what makes this IPO even scarier. It's always the calm before the storm. On top of that, the AI space is so hot that it's possible XAI can stay in the race, and if they can do that, this whole thing can work out in the end. The last thing to note about this is when companies go public, the price is like all over the place because buyers and sellers are trying to figure out the value of the company in real time. And that's why I like to see the baseline price develop on the charts before I dip in my toes. It's also important to note that stock selling by employees is restricted in the first 6 months of the IPO because of the lockout period that's built into the IPO. So we won't know the full picture until the lockout period is over and stock exchanging happens on the market without the restrictions. So what I like to see is how the stock does 1 year after the IPO. That way we don't have to worry about the stock restrictions and the lockout periods, and we can see how the stock performs, and we have 1 year of data to work with. So when you see the stock price stabilize on the chart, you get a baseline of what that stock price is. So when it dips, you have a better understanding of when you have a good deal. I mean, the SpaceX news is a huge one. I think this is going to be the first domino to fall, and there's a lot of interesting stocks to look at in the stock market right now, plus Anthropic, OpenAI, and those are the 800-pound gorillas in the space, which I plan to talk about more in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. Save this post and follow for more content.